What's up guys, my name is Ace, and today we're going to be talking about the Banshii nerf that happened a little while ago. It actually happened in a hotfix, and this was just nerfed in relation to certain score streaks. It still behaves exactly the same against players and everything, and for many of the score streaks it remained unchanged. So like UAV for instance, it's still only one hit with the Banshii, but you do have to lead your target, and it can be a little bit difficult to hit that. So let's go over the details here. Right here is all the pre-patch numbers for how many shots it takes to kill the score streaks with the Banshii. For some of them, there were definitely some glaring issues, and I made a video already talking about this before this nerf happened, and now we'll look at the post-patch numbers. So as you can see, if the number is green, that means it takes less shots to kill now than it used to before the nerf, and if the number is red, that means it takes more shots for the Banshii to kill that particular score streak. If the number is white, that just means that I either didn't think it was worth testing because it's really not an effective gun to use against these score streaks, or it just didn't change at all. So the first change that was made here is the Guardian and Sentry. They now take 10 shots to kill. They used to take 18, but now you can destroy them just a little bit faster, and I think this is a good thing. It's not like you can instantly destroy these things or anything, but the Banshii is a decently effective way to at least put some damage into these ground streaks. Moving on to the Cerberus, this one was absolutely ridiculous. It made no sense whatsoever. It used to take 50 shots with a Banshii to take out a Cerberus, and I don't even know how that happened. But now it takes 15, which is much more reasonable. It's not like you can destroy it instantly or anything, so it's not like you're just taking that guy's streak away from him instantly, but the Banshii isn't completely useless against the Cerberus anymore. Moving on to the Wraith, this is one of the biggest issues that I had pre-nerf. It used to only take 3 shots with a Banshii to take out a Wraith, and that was completely unfair in my opinion. A Wraith is a decently high streak, and somebody with a primary gun shouldn't be able to just point up at the sky and fire 3 shots and take down your Wraith. So now it takes 10 shots, which again I feel is very, very reasonable. The Banshii is still effective at putting damage into the Wraith, and if you're really putting your mind to it, you can definitely take a Wraith down with the Banshii, but 10 shots means that that Wraith still has a little bit of flight time, and the Banshii isn't more effective than the launchers at taking out the Wraith anymore. As for the power core, this one also got a pretty big buff in relation to the power core. So it used to take 25 shots to take out the power core. Now it only takes 10, which means if you are going for that powered down challenge and you do have a Banshii, this is actually a decently effective gun at taking out the power core. And I think it's fine again. It's something where you are still going to be vulnerable for like 15 seconds or so if you include the reload time and everything while trying to shoot this power core. But the gun isn't completely useless against the power core. So it is a great way to take out the power core, or at least put a bunch of damage into the power core now. As for the Wraps deploy ship, it used to take only 4 shots to take it out, and if you were really on target and you could lead your shot well, you could actually destroy the Wrap ship before it dropped any Wraps, or before it dropped very many Wraps. Now it definitely has time to drop several Wraps before you can take down the ship, and I think that's perfectly well balanced as it is now. As for the GI ship, this one I was unable to test accurately post-patch here. I don't really feel like it's effective at taking out the GI ship, so I don't think it's really worth mentioning. But the GI unit itself, in best case scenario pre-patch, you could take down a GI unit in 2 shots. Now it was really inconsistent, sometimes it took more shots than 2, but at its best time it was able to take out the GI unit in only 2 shots. And now it takes 15 shots to take out the GI unit, which is much more reasonable in my opinion. Now finally, the biggest glaring issue that we had with the Banshii pre-nerf is that you could take down a Mothership in 6 shots. So that would take you roughly 7 to 8 seconds with a primary gun. You could take down a Mothership, and the launchers take far longer to be able to do that, assuming you're shooting that Mothership down by yourself. So it was completely unbalanced having a primary gun take down a 1700 score streak in roughly 8 seconds with really no effort at all. You just point at it and fire the gun. The Mothership's so big, it's not like you have to really lead your target or anything. It was way too easy to take down a Mothership, and now it's much more reasonable. And as it is right now, if you're the only one shooting at a Mothership, you can't take it down with a Banshii by yourself in the amount of time that the Mothership's active for. You can fire at it the entire time, you'll do a lot of damage to it, but you will never quite destroy it. So there we have it. That's going to cover all of the nerf details for the Banshii shotgun. I'd like to know in the comment section below, do you guys like that this was nerfed, or did you like that this thing was completely overpowered at taking out streaks beforehand? Before we wrap this up, I just wanted to say a big thanks to Dark Kitsune. He helped me with this testing in a custom game because he has the Banshii and I don't, so again, big thank you to Dark Kitsune. If you enjoyed the video, a like rating is always appreciated, and don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys next time.